Former ruler of the Mali Empire, Mansa Musa, born in 1280, is said to be the richest man to ever live. Though some sources have estimated his wealth as equivalent to $400 billion, it's quite impossible to accurately quantify his wealth. The 14th century West African ruler was so rich that his lavish gift-giving of gold on his pilgrimage journey to Mecca wrecked the entire economy of Cairo for 10 years. Ride with me on this intriguing video, and I can assure you it's going to be a ride of a lifetime. Before we hop on it, kindly subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and turn on our notification to always get notified each time we drop a video. Stay tuned. Mansa Musa was born in 1280 into a family of rulers. His brother, Mansa Abu-Bakr, ruled the Mali Empire until 1312, when he sailed out into the Atlantic Ocean on an expedition and was never seen again. Abu-Bakr was obsessed with the Atlantic Ocean and what lay beyond it. He reportedly embarked on this expedition with a fleet of 2,000 ships and thousands of men, women, and slaves. They sailed off never to return. In any case, Mansa Musa inherited the kingdom his brother left behind, and under his rule, the kingdom of Mali grew significantly. During Mansa Musa's reign, with an army numbering around 100,000 men, including an armored cavalry corps of 10,000 horses, and with talented general Saran Mandian, he was able to extend and maintain Mali's vast empire, doubling its territory and making it second in size only to that of the Mongol Empire at the time. He annexed 24 cities, including Timbuktu. The kingdom stretched for about 2,000 miles from the Atlantic Ocean all the way to modern-day Niger, taking in parts of what are now Senegal, Mauritania, Mali, Burkina Faso, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, and Ivory Coast. To better govern this vast expanse of land containing a multitude of tribes and ethnic groups, Mansa Musa divided his empire into provinces, with each one ruled by a governor appointed personally by him. The administration was further improved with greater records kept and sent to the centralized government offices at Niani. The wealth of the state increased as a result of taxes placed on trade, the Mali-controlled copper and gold mines, and the imposition of tributes from conquered tribes. The Empire of Mali accounted for almost half of the old world's gold, according to the British Museum, and all of it belonged to the king to use as he pleases. As the ruler, Mansa Musa had almost unlimited access to the most highly valued source of wealth in the medieval world. Major trading centers that traded in gold and other goods were also in his territory, and he garnered wealth from this trade. Mansa Musa thus became extremely wealthy, perhaps even the richest person in history. The pilgrimage journey to Mecca. Though the Empire of Mali was home to so much gold, the kingdom itself was not well known. This changed when Mansa Musa, a devout Muslim in the 17th year of his reign in 1324, decided to go on a pilgrimage journey to Mecca, passing through the Sahara Desert and Egypt. It was this pilgrimage that awakened the world to the stupendous wealth of Mali. The king reportedly left Mali with a caravan of 60,000 men. He took his entire royal court and officials, soldiers, entertainers, merchants, camel drivers, and 12,000 slaves, as well as a long train of goats and sheep for food. It was like a moving city through the desert, a city whose inhabitants, all the way down to the slaves, were clad in gold brocade and finest Persian silk. 100 camels were in tow, each camel carrying hundreds of pounds of pure gold. It was a sight to behold. Musa gave the gold to the poor he met along his route. Musa not only gave to the cities he passed on the way to Mecca, including Cairo and Medina, but also traded gold for souvenirs. It was reported that he built a mosque every Friday. Musa was a devout Muslim, and his pilgrimage to Mecca, also known as Mecca, made him well known across northern Africa and the Middle East. The Cairo Gold Crash. Mansa Musa's visit to Cairo on his way to Mecca left such a memorable impression on Cairo. So lavishly did he hand out gold in Cairo that his 3-month stay caused the price of gold to plummet in the region for 10 years, wrecking the economy. According to US-based technology company Smart Assets, estimates that due to the depreciation of gold, Mansa Musa's pilgrimage led to about $1.5 billion of economic losses across the Middle East. On his way back home, Mansa Musa passed through Egypt again, and according to some, he tried to help the country's economy by removing some of the gold from circulation by borrowing it back at extortionate interest rates from Egyptian lenders. It was reported that Musa's entertainers, like the singers and historian storytellers in particular, were upset with him. He gave out so much Malian gold along the way that his griots reluctantly praised him in their songs because they thought he was wasting local resources outside the empire. Musa's Hajj has been regarded as the most illustrious moment in the history of West Africa. After his return from Mecca, Mansa Musa began to revitalize cities in his kingdom. He built mosques and large public buildings in cities like Cairo and most famously Timbuktu. Timbuktu became a major Islamic university center during the 14th century due to Mansa Musa's development. Mansa Musa brought architects and scholars from across the Islamic world into his kingdom, and the reputation of the Mali kingdom grew. Contemporary accounts of Musa's wealth are so breathless that it's almost impossible to get a sense of just how wealthy and powerful he truly was. Mansa Musa was richer than anyone could describe. I hope you enjoyed this amazing story. Subscribe to our channel if you are yet to. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.